So, the red line on the left, obviously you need to get the shaft angle when you go back. Now the camera wobbles about a little bit, unfortunately, but as you go back here on the left hand side, that's your club. So you're aiming towards the bucket there, okay? Now, if you swing that club along that swing plane, your club is going to be coming this side the golf ball, therefore shanky, thingy, over the top kind of thing, unless you readjust. Now, if you watch the angles, you go back, you've gone back on that angle, then at this point now you sort of tip the club over a little bit. So the club starts coming back down here now on a different angle to what you've gone back on. Still a little bit on the... Still a little bit on the flatter line than you want to, okay? Then as you come back in now, that club's now a bit behind because you're flat, and now you've got to try and get the club back out in front of you. Last second, off the old schnozzle, and then the club flips around your body somewhere. It's all a bit of a mess, obviously, okay? So, if you watch this, I think there's a practice swing you make here now. That's pretty good. Hands working nicely in. Don't be fearful of hands in as being behind your body, as in the club. It's your hand in the club working up, okay? So that's a better angle. As you go back with this one now, there's your shaft angle there now, which is better. It's just out of the ball, okay? Even though it feels like you're sort of swinging the club somewhere down here kind of thing. Okay? It's a better angle. Now as you go back, you can see, then as you come back down now, your club is back on the same angle at the ball. And your hands and the club now kind of work down that blue line you can see, As you come into the golf ball now, just for impact, the club now is nicely in line. As you come into hitting area, much better angle in this way, hands working on that blue line, good strike of the ball, and the club then works up that blue line onto the other side as you go round on a fairly sort of similar plane the way round, okay? Just getting the hands to work in and that thumb to work up. So there's a simple little drill you said we can do. Just stand there at home or wherever, just... It's in one-arm shots with the club going up and down. I think you find it natural if you did some one-arm swings for the club to work more up and down this way. So what do you feel in that right wrist? Your instinct is to do that with the right wrist, okay? So actually hit some golf balls. I just hit a golf ball there. Just doesn't matter if you hit a good strike or not. Just hit a golf ball with your right hand there alone. So not a big, so you don't have to go as far. Go 20 yards, okay? Just get the club going up and down. There you go. And swing. There you go. There's more that angle working up this way, and how does that right arm therefore feel and finish? So much more up. There you go. There you go. Just picture your arm, mate. Joking aside, there's a pro I knew did pitch with one hand. He put two hands on the club. You get so much twist for it, you couldn't do it. So and I think it becomes more of a. I mean, how many times? I wouldn't obviously recommend with joking. We say this, but when you're playing in knockabout comps, I know when the balls you fit, and you missed a putt from 20 feet, I'll just go tap it back and it goes in. You know, maybe I should go that, but obviously not the case, but it just shows when there's a lot less thought and just more react. So you just naturally with your one hand, you'd want to go up here and up and down, wouldn't you? That's kind of more of a natural angle. Around here, you're like, well, where are you going to go? Okay, so getting that club working up and down, more connected and more around that way, rather than being this way, flattening off here, and then over the top that way. Okay, so the goal is for you, and again you can always film some stuff. I'll be on the back when you any range or sim practice, I can watch it. Can we get that club, the angle of the club, more so when you're pitching in your wedges, okay, to be more inside the golf ball near your toe? So we'd expect to see an angle going back when you're hitting the golf ball to be more on that line there that I've drawn the screen in now than fire. So it's where that right thumb points. That right thumb is the indicator, okay? You wouldn't naturally it with one hand down there, would you? Hurt your arm for starters, okay? And you just wouldn't want to go that way. Okay, cool.